Hello, and welcome back to the Bright Light Wellness YouTube channel. I am so excited that you are here with me today. Today, I want to chat with you about a new offering that I have on my website that I think will be extremely supportive to those with health issues or just wanting to optimize their health and their wellness. It's called Nurture Your Central Nervous System with Primitive Movements. So I really want to chat with you about this. I've just finished up a training in this as well, and I've been using this on myself as well because, a lot of us have stored stagnant energy, trauma, things like that, that get stored in the body, and movement is a way to move through these things. And I've been experimenting with that myself, with talk therapy, of course, and with homeopathic medicine and circadian biology. All these things support the nervous system very greatly. But then I started learning about movement and how that can support the nervous system. And I've kind of got very interested in this as well, because I think that when our body is stuck in these kind of nervous system dysregulation, like doesn't feel safe, right? A way to move through that is with gentle movements, actually. Rhythmic movements help us move through that. So today I want to just chat with you guys about this. So this is a training that's from Dr. Blomberg, and he coined this Blomberg rhythmic movement training. And it's a neurodevelopment program of gentle rocking movements and isometric pressure that is proven to integrate and activate primitive reflexes. Now, primitive reflexes are active in all infants, but as we progress through stages of neurological development, these reflexes, should become integrated. But for a lot of us, we can move out of integration. So they become unintegrated due to toxins, poor circadian biology, processed foods, poor relationships, poor boundaries, like a lot of things can do this for us. Wi-Fi, all the things that we're exposed to can kind of knock us out of balance and get these primitive reflexes to be unintegrated, right? Now, primitive reflexes are basically the foundation for cognitive, emotional, and physical development. So it affects all of levels, like physical, mental, and emotional, right? It affects our body in all of the ways, okay? The majority of children and adults have at least one active primitive reflex, okay? Most people have many. And these reflexes can become reactivated after like experiencing trauma, like I mentioned before, surgeries, food intolerances, environmental factors, stress, like an injection, like I said, non-native EMFs, heavy metal toxicity, mold toxicity, a trauma, a divorce, a grief, you know, an abuse, all of these things, a surgery can have these things, these reflexes become reactivated, right? And not integrated the way that they should be. Okay. They can get us stuck in this kind of fight or flight or like a fear paralysis kind of state. Even the everyday like stress or long-term stress can trigger like a reactive reflex, or reactivate a reflex. So these active reflexes can cause incoherent communication in the body. So the body is not communicating well. The cells and organs are not communicating appropriately, right? Um, so why to incorporate rhythmic movement training is like we can do these simple movements to create new neural pathways in the brain, just as it does in an infant who integrates this instinctively as they're learning, right? But we can mimic these movements again later on in life and then reintegrate these primitive reflexes, right? And then that catapults like quantum communication and, the ability for cells to communicate better and your nervous system to be more calm and the parasympathetic, right? By making these like new neural connections, we can transform the way we process emotions, the way we think, and even the way we move in the body, in the world. So these movements are gentle, holistic, and alternative to traditional medical diagnoses and treatments. They are simple and easy to implement. They are effective. They are non-invasive, empowering, non-drug approach, designed to enhance neurological systems that are causing things like learning issues, behavioral issues, cognitive issues, motor, like fine motor, gross motor issues, emotional issues, behavioral issues, speech challenges, or eating and sleep difficulties as well, like trouble with eating or or not being able to sleep well. So who can benefit from these movements? Really anyone with nervous system dysregulation. Your body really can only heal when it feels safe and communicates correctly. This safety greatly is dictated by the state of our nervous system. So we need to retrain your brain to get into the parasympathetic nervous system state to send the correct inputs to heal. You may remember from high school biology that the autonomic nervous system is a network of nerves responsible for bodily functions that we need to survive, right? And it connects the brain to internal organs that allow essential processes such as digestion, heart rate, glandular secretion, like pupil responses to light, like all these things, right? So the autonomic nervous system is divided into two sections, the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system is sometimes called the fight or flight system and is best known for its role in responding to stressful or scary situations. But when we get stuck in this fight or flight nervous system, this inhibits our body to heal. The parasympathetic nervous system is known as the rest, digest, and also heal system, and is responsible for helping people feel safe and relaxed, controlling breathing, heart rate, and regulating digestion. A dysregulated nervous system is defined as an imbalance between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. The body can't easily go back and forth the way it should. And it presents, when it's dysregulated, your nervous system, it presents as psychological, physical, and cognitive malfunction. And this imbalances may inhibit normal function and the capacity to regulate responses. In other words, when your nervous system is dysregulated, your normal functioning and ability to regulate responses is dysregulated. Like you don't respond appropriately to different stressors. So this is a good way. These primitive reflexive movements, these gentle rhythmic movements can help bring the nervous system back into a balanced state. So again, this can be used to support a wide variety of conditions and diagnoses. Again, I'm not treating or curing anything, but this can be supportive to things like learning disabilities or delays, motor challenges, muscle pain, muscle weakness and improper muscle tone, reading difficulties, scoliosis, sensory processing disorders, shyness, phobias, anxiety, sleep, sports performance, speech and language challenges, strabismus, this is eye crossing, vision challenges, ADD, ADHD, balance problems, behavioral challenges, cerebral palsy, stroke, cognitive delays, coordination, digestive issues, dyslexia, depression, emotional regulation challenges, focus and concentration, joint pain, osteoarthritis, because each reflex is associated with more than one developmental milestone, and learning to integrate these which remain unintegrated can make a difference in several persons in several ways in one's life. So it's like we integrate one thing and then all these different, we rewire the brain and then all these different like quantum, connections happen, right? We're making those new connections. So your nervous system really affects every system in your body. So start nourishing it right now is really important, So if you're ready to, learn more about this, you can always book in a discovery call with me, or you can, book in with me and I can assess you and we can decide if this is something to support you on. Ask me questions here below in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. Follow me along on this channel to learn more. Again, your nervous system is an important role in maintaining overall health and well-being. It's responsible for transmitting signals between different parts of the body and is essential for optimal function of various bodily functions and processes such as movement, digestion, repair, cellular function, pain levels, and cognition. When it's out of balance, it's unable to promote a state of calmness and relaxation, allowing the body to efficiently respond to stress and maintain homeostasis or balance, right? So if you're stuck in this kind of fight or flight nervous system state, learning how to integrate these primitive reflexes can help you move into a state of like rest and heal. So I'm so looking forward to supporting you with these integrative movements and getting your body a little bit more back into balance. And once you've learned them, these are things that you can implement for life. And yeah, I'm really excited to do that with you guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Send me a message at contact@brightlightwellnesscoach.com. And I look forward to supporting you with these simple rhythmic movements that can make a huge impact on health. It's very quantum, right? Simple thing makes a huge impact. All right. Have an incredible day, and I will chat with you on the next video.